Bitcoin has been dumping back towards the downside after getting this major rejection from of that 100k level. Well, this might be exactly the reason why Bitcoin is crashing towards the downside right now. But nobody is going to be expecting what is about to happen next. So guys, can we once again push up the likes back above the 200 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look in towards that imminent short term. And of course, Bitcoin has been creating some warning signals and right now has been dumping back towards the downside. Now, it has already been taking out a majority of that liquidity towards the downside. Still, some liquidity is sitting at that 91k level down below us, but majority of the liquidity has already been taken out. And Bitcoin is sitting at a massive level of support right now. This massive 4-hourly level of support, previous level of resistance, right now flipping in towards support. And also this trend line over here, where initially from of this trend line back at these stages over here, I have been saying that probably Bitcoin is just going to be seeing some slow and boring consolidation towards the upside. And yes, it is still holding this trend towards the upside right now. Let's see if we can still be holding above. I mean, if we are going to be falling down below this level of support and this level of support over here, I'm definitely going to be having a look into that 91k level, that liquidity level below us going to be getting reached. So yes, even though Bitcoin is getting a correction right now towards the downside, even though history is exactly repeating with Black Friday having always caused a Bitcoin crash towards the downside, like you can be seeing in this chart over here. Literally at every single Black Friday, Bitcoin has always been going towards the downside at around this time. Now, maybe this is because people are taking some profits to buy some in real life stuff during Black Friday, but I do not think there's much of a correlation here, to be honest. I think a way better chart to right now have a look in towards is going to be this chart over here, where Bitcoin is trying to be breaking above the psychological level of resistance of that 100k level. And during the last cycle, we also tried to be breaking above that 20k level, which was the psychological level of resistance during last cycle. And yeah, the price action which we're creating right now is looking exactly the same. So that is why I do think that we should not be getting fooled by the short-term Bitcoin bearish signals which we are seeing in the charts right now. Yes, these signals might have been indicating that in that imminent short term, we might be seeing a little bit of a correction back towards the downside. But in that longer term, the trend is still definitely towards the upside. The momentum to the upside is absolutely unstoppable. And maybe in that imminent short term, we might still be coming back towards that 91k level. But I do not think that Bitcoin is going to be reaching any lower than that. And if we are going to be retracing back towards that 91k level, I think it is ultimately going to be a very good opportunity in the market to be buying that dip. Even this dip which we are seeing right now, I think this is going to be a very good dip to be loading up on. Now, of course, this is just my honest opinion. Anyways, if we're going to be having a look into this chart, yes, we are having this psychological level of resistance, which has not even been touched. Just like we did in last cycle, well, we haven't even touched that 20k level. We still got a massive rejection and correction back towards the downside. And this correction has been a massive one of about 15 to 16% towards the downside. Right now, we are only seeing a correction of about 7% towards the downside. So maybe we're going to be seeing an even deeper correction, but I do think having a look into the structure, it is already looking like this dump might be over already over here. Now, anyways, yeah, if history were to be repeated, we are going to be retracing back towards that 100k level, create some kind of consolidation range, then still see a fake out towards the downside, and then get our push towards the upside. Let's see if that is going to be happening once again. Let's see if history were to be repeated exactly again. Now, usually history doesn't tend to repeat, but it certainly rhymes. So let's see. Now, at the same time, Bitcoin is still having this CME gap open above us at around that 99k level. But anyways, maybe in that imminent short term, Bitcoin is correcting ever so slightly back towards the downside, but I just think that this is going to be a major trap. I think this is going to be nothing we should be getting worried about. Yes, this has been a correction of about 7% back towards the downside, But of course, this is going to be a very healthy thing after literally seeing a pump of about 90% towards the upside. So a very healthy correction right now. And ultimately still that trend is going to be towards the upside. As long as we still hold above support, we are still looking perfectly fine in that short term. So anyways, before jumping into some longer term charts, well guys, if you're going to be getting interested in trading right now, make sure to be checking out that first link down below, because with that first link down below, you can be trading Bitcoin and altcoins with no KYC. So everyone all around the world is going to be eligible to be trading Bitcoin or altcoins with that link down below. And on top of that, you can be claiming some insane cool deposit bonuses. So make sure to be checking that out with that link down below. Start trading Bitcoin right now. Anyways, yesterday we have seen a significant outflow from the spot Bitcoin ETFs. Yes, BlackRock has once again been buying even more Bitcoin, but these other ETFs have definitely been seeing a huge and a big outflow. Now anyways, for me that doesn't really matter that much, because still the longer term trend for these ETFs are still towards the upside. If we're going to be having a look into the historical performance of the ETFs, well, these have been absolutely mind-blowing. But anyways, the USD Tether dominance chart is right now finally breaking towards the downside, of course having confirmed a weekly candle down below this major level of support. Right now these stable coins are getting deployed in the market. Sidelined money is right now entering the Bitcoin market. This is going to be a very bullish development right now for the market. Anyways, having a look into Ethereum and altcoins, well, I think that altcoin season is about to start any moment right now. I think it is about to start in the beginning stages of December. So we are getting very close. In the next week or the next 2 weeks, I think we're about to start it. Of course, December is usually a pivotal moment for the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart. And if we are going to be having a look into the historical performance, well, Ethereum against Bitcoin has always exploded after December. Like you can be seeing over here, the beginning half of every single year has always been bullish for Ethereum. So yeah, I think Ethereum is about to be absolutely blasting off. I think that Ethereum and altcoin season is about to start any moment right now. I'm not going to be giving up on Ethereum. This is what I've been saying for the last couple of weeks. But anyways, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. Make sure to not be getting fooled by the short-term dump which we are seeing. Liquidity is just being taken out. Liquidity is just being reset. So that's a very good and healthy development for the market. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.